So the other day Sirga had a pretty big day, and actually, yeah, we thought she made a kill. And Sirga had been outside for a few days. She didn't come home for a while, and I could see that for about 2 days she was stuck in one spot without moving. And of course we figured she must have made a kill. Let's go and have a look and find out what she killed and say hello to her. So when we got there, I got off the vehicle and started calling her, and I could see Sirga sitting like in the distance, but she didn't really come. She walked towards me and then she started looking into one direction. So I thought maybe she's hunting again and there's animals nearby, so she's busy. Hey, Sirga. There's a leopard. There's a leopard. She just chased a leopard out of the tree. Yes. Slowly. Yes. Yeah, so after Sirga had chased the leopard into the second tree, she decided to come and greet me and just have a little bit of a cuddle. But you can see that she was still very wary about the leopard's whereabouts and definitely not in the mood to let it go just yet. And it didn't take long, and then she was ready to move on again. Let's go. I'm coming. I'm coming. We ended up going to the tree, which is now the one in front of us here, and that's where the leopard had hidden itself in. You can actually see the tail and the leopard there in the center of the tree, sort of on top. And Sirga was definitely not ready yet to just leave the leopard alone, although that would have been the ideal scenario, I guess. But she took me there and she showed me the leopard. We sat near the tree in the shade for quite some time, and it was quite a unique moment for me too, because although I have seen Sirga chase leopards a few times, there was a time when she chased a leopard away from a gemsbok that the leopard had killed, and she took over the food. And then there was a time where she had kept the leopard hostage, just like here, and we observed it for a while. Same thing, that she didn't leave, that she was stuck at this one spot. But that time when I arrived, the leopard simply disappeared and ran away, and when Sirga came to greet me. And this time the leopard stayed in the tree. So for me this was very special, because to be underneath a tree with a leopard like this could be extremely dangerous. So I simply relied on the fact that Sirga's presence would be enough for the leopard to not come down and attack me. So I had a chance to be so close, and even with this camera it's hard to actually see because it's this wide angle, but to be this close to a wild leopard in a tree is quite amazing. And just to be in nature like this without any weapons or protection, just with Sirga together, and there's the leopard just sitting and waiting. The leopard decided to go for another run for another tree. Sirga just wouldn't let go, and she started climbing the tree a little bit, and the leopard got frightened, and as it jumped down from quite tall the tree and ran to the next one, and Sirga ran after it and grabbed it and actually pulled it out of the tree. They had a little fight. The leopard definitely must have gotten a few scratches. It was very, very pissed off and angry afterwards. But it managed to get back up into the tree. Sirga had a little bleeding scratch on her nose, but nothing else. And obviously she's just making sure that everybody understands that's her territory. So this is nothing unusual. Lions and leopards would do this in the wild too. And overall, I'm just really glad that she managed to get back up into the tree, and that she decided to stay there and stopped Sirga from chasing her around. The branch that she went up on was way too small for Sirga to get there, so she was safe. And I could see that there's no blood running down the tree or anything terrible like that. So I think she got away okay. Of course, we felt very sorry for the leopard, and I managed to get Sirga away from there. In the end, I had to walk a few times, but in the end she decided, okay, she'll leave it, and she walked all the way home with me. She went inside. It was all easy and no problems. So yeah, Sirga got back home that way. We left everything open. She didn't have to stay inside, but she was home. She got a bit of food here, and the leopard had a chance to get away. We also did see the leopard on the camera traps again. So the leopard is alive. It's got a few big scars on its back, but it looks like it's going to pull through. And I think overall we're just glad that the leopard is okay and that Sirga didn't get hurt anymore. But I think this is something that happens probably a lot more often than we think, because that's the second time that we've actually found Sirga keeping a leopard hostage in a tree, and she seems to like doing that.
If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more of Sirga and her adventures in the bush, then feel free to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment, like the video. If you have any questions, we'll do our best to answer. And thanks for watching.